You check your phone before you're even fully awake. Not for the news. Not for the weather. For them. You see the message came in 6 hours ago, and you already know how the next 10 minutes will go. You'll read it twice. You'll draft 3 replies. You'll delete 2 of them. And somewhere underneath all that editing, your chest will feel tight in a way you've started to call excitement. Now picture the other version of this morning. No message. Just the small gray timestamp from yesterday, sitting there, unanswered. You tell yourself you're not going to check again. You check again, and something in you starts building a case, quietly, urgently, the way a lawyer builds a case the night before trial. Did I say something wrong? Are they losing interest? Should I text something clever to fix whatever this is? Here's the strange part. The version of you that feels most alive, most awake, most certain this is real, is the version that's anxious. The good morning, when it comes, doesn't just feel nice. It feels like relief flooding a room that was holding its breath. And relief that big can be very easy to mistake for love. There's a real mechanism behind this, and it isn't about them specifically. It's about reward timing. Psychologists call it intermittent reinforcement. B.F. Skinner found it decades ago in lab settings that had nothing to do with romance. He noticed that a reward given unpredictably, sometimes yes, sometimes no, sometimes now, sometimes hours from now, creates a stronger, stickier pull than a reward given consistently. A predictable reward, your brain learns to expect and then stops chasing so hard. An unpredictable one, your brain never stops checking for. It keeps you reaching. That's what a fast reply and a slow reply are doing to you side by side, without either of you meaning it that way. Your nervous system isn't responding to how much they care. It's responding to not knowing when the next hit of certainty is coming. And uncertainty, biologically, reads as urgency. Urgency feels a lot like wanting. So the ache of waiting gets filed under passion, when really, it's your body running the exact same loop it would run for anything unpredictable and important to your survival. This is where it gets costly. Because if intensity is your signal for real connection, calm starts to feel like a warning sign instead of a relief. Someone shows up on time, answers steadily, tells you clearly where you stand, and some quiet part of you feels almost suspicious of how easy it is. Where's the ache? Where's the proof? You've spent so long reading anxiety as evidence of caring that safety can start to feel like nothing is happening at all. That's the real cost. And it's not dramatic. It's just quiet. You spend your best attention on the person keeping you slightly unsure. You interpret their unpredictability as depth when it might just be inconsistency. And the steady kind of love, the kind that doesn't spike your heart rate, the kind that just stays, can pass you not because it's less real, because your body was trained to look for static, and it mistook the silence for peace. None of this means what you feel isn't real. The longing is real. The relief is real. But longing and love aren't the same signal, even though they can share the exact same address in your chest. Try noticing, next time your stomach drops at a slow reply, whether you're actually missing the person or missing the certainty. Those are different aches, even when they feel identical at 3 in the morning. You are allowed to want someone who is easy to feel secure with. That's not settling. That's not boring. That's just your nervous system finally getting to rest instead of working a shift it never agreed to. So tell me honestly, when someone replies right away, does it calm you down? Or does some part of you find it a little too easy to trust?